Good morning! Welcome to the newest edition of Cooking with Katie. Today we are going to do a baking episode. Baking's unlike cooking, it's a little more of a science, so I actually have to follow the recipes. And today we're going to make some blueberry oat bars for snacks throughout the week. I'm going to start with the filling first and then move on to the base and top. So I've pre-portioned out a third of a cup of orange juice, half a cup of sugar, and then I'll be putting in 3 cups of frozen blueberries. Put it in a pot on the stove and bring it up to boil, stirring intermittently. Since I've used frozen blueberries, it's going to take a little bit longer for this to kind of break down, but I just keep stirring as we go so the sugar doesn't burn on the bottom, and just wait till it brings up to a boil. Blueberries are up to a boil. I'm now going to turn them down to medium heat, let them simmer for about 10 minutes, add some cornstarch, bring it back up to the boil, and then it's time to chill. I've just added 4 teaspoons of cornstarch to thicken the blueberry mixture up so that my filling layer doesn't leak everywhere. Just a reminder, 3 teaspoons is 1 tablespoon. So when you're doing your measurements, pick the right tool. Just before putting into the fridge, I'm gonna cover this mixture with some cling wrap, and I'm actually putting it right on top of the mixture so that there isn't a film that develops. And then this little guy is gonna go in the fridge. Careful for your fridges. If they're glass, I usually put a heat pad underneath so that it can cool. Hello everyone, welcome back. The blueberry mixture has chilled in the fridge for over an hour. You can actually make it ahead and chill it up to a day, and then use it as you need. I've mixed up my oats, flour. I chose gluten-free flour for myself, but you can use a 1-to-1 ratio. Baking soda, a little bit of salt, and brown sugar. Initially coating the bottom of a greased pan with about a third of the dry mixture, and then I'm going to spoon in the blueberry goo. Looks amazing. Over top, finishing off with the rest of the dry ingredients, and then it's going to bake in the oven after that. So I am just gonna kind of lay this down at first. Try and get as much of it in the pan as possible before I'll use my spatula to kind of get it out into each of the edges. Fridge as possible. Just trying to get it all the way into the corners. Slowly pour over the mixture. Just smooth that out. Pushing it to the edges. Okay, so I've pulled my blueberry crumble squares out of the oven. They've been in for about 30 to 35 minutes, and yeah, they're not right. Cooking is fun, baking is a science. It's just not quite right, but it tastes good. So, no deliveries. But we'll try again next time.